Welcome back to the YouTube channel. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at the differences between a large softbox and a small softbox. Chris from the future here. I just need to clear something up. In this video I keep referencing the large softbox as a 60cm softbox, and it's actually an 80cm softbox. Sorry. Also, the Aputure Light Dome Mini is a 55cm softbox. Let's carry on. I'm making this video to hopefully save you time and money. The first softbox that I ever bought was the large softbox. It's a 60cm parabolic softbox made by Godox. Unfortunately, they don't make it anymore, so I can't put a link in the video description, but it's just a generic large softbox that I bought off of Amazon. And it was relatively cheap. I think I paid about £60 for it at the time, and I thought once I've got a bit more money, I'll upgrade the softbox and get something a bit better. In comes the Light Dome Mini 2 made by Aputure, which was about £120, but it is significantly smaller. And when it arrived, I was really excited. I was like, I finally got a decent quality softbox. And then I put it up and I started recording and I was like, oh, I think I prefer the other one. So let's take a look at the differences in the light that comes out of both softboxes. So we're going to start with the large one, 60cm Godox generic softbox. And I've got this rigged 5 foot off the ground, a bit to the right of me, so I get that lovely Rembrandt effect that I've talked about in other videos. This is the softbox that I use all the time. It's the softbox that I'm using right now. And the reason I like it so much is because of that large surface area. It really creates a very soft light. You can see the shadow fall off on the left hand side of my face is very gradual. It creates a lovely big catch light in your eyes because it's such a big light. And here I'm just playing with my drone controller so you can see how that light affects different things in my shot which are at the same depth as I am. I love the look of this. I think it looks cinematic, I think it looks dynamic, and it adds a bit of interest to my shot. So now let's take down the Godox softbox and put up the Aputure Light Dome Mini. So this light is in exactly the same place. It's at the same height, it's at the same angle, and it's at the same power. And as you can probably see, it's very overexposed. This is for a couple of reasons. Firstly, when the light is attached to the larger softbox, it's a larger surface area, which essentially means the light is spread out a lot more than on the smaller one. Secondly, the Godox softbox has an extra layer of diffusion inside, and effectively makes the Aputure Light Dome Mini look more like a spotlight and less like a softbox. So what I actually had to do to get the correct exposure was bring the light power down to just 10%, and I actually had to bring the aperture up on the camera from 1.8 to 2.2. And I do think this is a comparable look. The main differences are going to be in the shadows. If I put the two shots side by side, you can see that the shadow fall off with the large softbox is really gradual, but with the smaller softbox it's much more direct and those shadows are much harsher. You still do get a nice catch light with the smaller softbox, there's not much of a difference there, but something that really bothers me is it's quite hot in here. I get quite hot, I get quite sweaty, and the smaller softbox just makes me look shiny. Again, it's because it's a more focused light, it's a harsher light. Don't get me wrong, if you have a very small space to play with, then I would say something like the Aputure Light Dome Mini would be great for you. But if you're looking to get the very best results you can, I'd lean towards the larger one. In fact, I've been thinking about going even bigger. I'm at 60cm at the minute, and I'm thinking about going to a meter softbox, maybe even bigger than that, because the bigger the light, the more surface area, the softer the light, and in my opinion, the better the footage is going to look. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments section which one you would buy. Thanks for watching. See you again next time.